Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where last time we finally managed to defend against Pope Squad in one of their Catholic crusades. I think this was their third crusade against our faith. The first two we did lose quite comprehensively, although in one of them we did go nick the Pope's hat, so it wasn't all bad. But in this one, we finally took victory and ousted those pesky Catholics, which was wonderful. So the war was for Jazeera, the Catholics wanted this for their own, and then we turned up, we did a bit of fighting, and then we just kind of became a sort of a police force for Jazeera. We just kind of wandered about the lands of Jazeera, making sure that the Catholics didn't do any sieging, and then because they couldn't siege anything, we had the war target under our control, the war score ticked up in our direction, and eventually we won the whole thing, which was very good indeed. So there we go, we've finally beaten Pope Squad in a crusade at long last, and I have let out all of the prisoners from the prison. If we go and check the prison, it is now lovely and empty. We've got quite a lot of hooks now, and there was quite a lot of religious conversion going on, but the prison is lovely and empty, and that's all sorted. Got a great big pile of money from the people that wanted to pay for their freedom as well, so it's all looking good. And while we've been over here, it does seem that we have a couple of court events that we have to deal with, so let's go and do that now, shall we? I mean, there's some very kind of frustrated looking people. Let's go over here, shall we? Because that involves our son. Okay, so what's happening here? A stable request. My son Lovely is growing up and will one day be expected to take an elevated role in society. Apparently, he has decided that today is that day. Okay, father, can I have a destrier? Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Can you tell me what one is? Ah, right, okay, a warhorse. A warhorse for a child. As I ponder the request, I noticed the master of the horse, Emir Abdul Wahab of Chocolate, glancing at me from across the throne room. At least I now know who my son has been talking to recently. Okay, I mean, we are generous. We probably would say yes. Okay, so we pay 300 money to that chappie there. That's quite a lot of money. He gains some opinion of us, and then Prince Lovely gains 25 opinion of us, but he does gain struggling with destrier for 10 years. So a tiny health penalty, but a little bit more prestige. Okay, so they're trying to ride a full-size warhorse, but can't redo it because they're not experienced enough. Okay, how about something smaller? Okay, so we give the chappie 150 money. He loses a tiny bit of opinion of us. Our son loses a little bit of opinion of us, but it is better for him. He gets a health boost, or we say don't be ridiculous. I mean, this is a tricky one, isn't it? Because we're generous, but we're also ambitious. So we probably just go, it's fine, yeah, have the big one, it's okay. So you might struggle a bit, but you are going to get some prestige from it. So, Joe, there you go. Go for the big one. Push yourself a bit. Right. So we're giving our son a massive warhorse, and then a little language. Okay. Oh, hang on, this is involving our daughter as well. There's Princess Unicorn. Greetings, my charming Sultan, Rainbow. So hang on, Rainbow as well. Where's Rainbow in this? Oh no, Rainbow's there, sorry, yes. Greetings, my charming Sultan, Rainbow says, laughing. I am very interested in the upbringing of your daughter Unicorn. You see, I speak Iranian. Oh, okay. Do you speak Iranian? Well done you. A language I believe would be most useful for her to learn. He explains with a genuine tone. I just need coin for quills, ink, parchment, and some personal compensation, of course. Okay, how much money would you like? Another 300 money? For some quills and ink and parchment? Good grief, how many are you buying? Do we need a great big warehouse to store it in? Good grief. Okay, so we did have a big pile of money, but then in 2 court events, we've burnt through 600 monies. Wow. Okay, but I think we would do that. That's quite good, though, because it does mean that she is going to pick up another language. Automatically, look. She just learns Iranian, which I suppose is no bad thing. But yeah, those stress us out, because we just don't like doing that at all. So we have to choose this option. We're generous. It's for our children. That's what we want to do. So, do you know what? Yep, there we go. Down to 382 money. Now, is it worth spending a tiny bit of that money on Medina over here? Can we do anything over here? The last thing that isn't at level 3 is the pastures. Okay, so what's that? Meadows, 255 money. Does generate the tiniest bit of tax. Levy reinforcement rate goes up. Levies go up. Yeah, do you know what? Why not? Let's try and sort of work toward that, shall we? Let's try and sort of improve Medina a little bit more. And I think with that done, we can now get time ticking on. So here we go. Let's move time on ever so slightly. What's that? Oh, we can hold court. We might not hold court right now, because it's going to require lots of money, I imagine. Oh, celebration's got a court trait. So, yeah, we won't do it at the moment. I mean, at some point today, I think we need to go and have a fight with Alexandria over here, and then I think a fight with Jerusalem would be quite good. I think that would be a very beneficial thing. Now, somebody in the comments did say that Alexandria has a unique building, which is quite useful. Is it over there? Somewhere over here, maybe? I don't know, but somebody did say it's a really handy thing. I mean, they've got the pyramids, of course. Oh, no, that is it. That's it there, the pyramids. Okay, so the holder of that holding, monthly renown, up by 5%. Yes, please. Okay, so we want to make sure that we conquer this, and then we want to make sure that we hold that thing there. So at the moment it's a Mormardum, okay, but we'd like to get that under our control. Oh yeah, it's all gone Catholic. It's all Catholic over there. So we could... how old are we? Hang on, how old are we? 63. Our health is fine, but yeah, we're not getting any younger. And we've got one kingdom level kind of conquest war to use, and one kingdom level holy war to use. So we're going to have to figure out where we deploy those two holy wars. Well, no, one holy war and one regular war. Sorry, kingdom level wars, that's what I mean. Also, yeah, the Fatimids as well. Is it worth going and having a fight with them? You're still kingdom tier. Although, could we just whittle a bit of land away from you? Could we do, say, could we conquer a duchy? Oh, okay. That's everything. You've only got one thing left. Oh, okay, so you're clinging on to a kingdom title, even though you don't really have a kingdom anymore. I mean, yeah, we could wipe them off the map. We could get rid of them. And we have been waiting a good long time to do that. Do you know what? Let's go and get rid of them, shall we? Some time ago, we promised to have a fight with them. We never got round to it. So now here it is. Here's the kind of the final big fight with the Fatimids. I suspect we might have enough in the tank to go and defeat them. So yeah, let's do this. Let's get them out of the way, shall we? We don't even need, I don't think, our full army. We just need the men-at-arms. You've got one ally of about 2,000. So even with that, I think we've got them sorted. So yeah, go on. Let's have a fight then. Here we go. Let's destroy these people once and for all. Get rid of the Ismailites from over here. Where are other Ismailites? So that bit of land that we've got control of is Ismailite, but that's okay. We'll work on that. That's all fine. So that'll be sort of gone. That's all Catholic. That's all Catholic. And then there's just a Shari coming through the middle, and then a lot of Coptic. And all of that is a Shari. Good grief. Okay, that's quite good, because if we do manage to get into this part of the world, we could have a little bit of a help there by asking people to join us, because they're already of our faith. That could be quite useful. Yeah, okay, go on then, let's have a fight. Hello, you, how are you? Can we please conquer your duchy? So we gain the contested titles. Okay, so Emir Hurrah becomes our vassal. See, we don't really want that. Emir Hurrah, the current holder, will retain the Fatimid Emirate after the war. No, we don't want that. That's not what we want. Okay, holy war for a duchy. Here we go. Let's have a holy war, shall we? Only for a duchy, though. So it's not the kingdom level holy war that we can only do one of. It's a duchy level one. It's fine. Okay, so yeah. All titles held by Ismailite rulers will be seized, and Ashari rulers are vassalized. Okay, so yes, we are going to grab all of that land. Yeah, I think let's begin with a little bit of a fight then, shall we? 160 piety. I think we can just about cope. We seem to have 11,000 of that. So, okay, declare war. We've declared war on that chap there. The only thing is, have we got a strait? Have we got a strait that we can cross over? I don't think so. So we might have to sort of either set up over here and walk around or go on a boat. But the boat will be expensive. So, okay, I think what we do is raise all the men-at-arms over there. So get all the men-at-arms raised. And, of course, we've got a few more of them now because we've got, like, horsemen and such like. And then, can we just... I mean, it would make sense to go there first. Just head immediately over there. Yeah, you kind of do take a bit of a weird route because that's impassable terrain. Okay, so they'll get there eventually. I have studied the Arabic language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using the Arabic script, a letter of friendship from a speaker of Iberian Vulgar. Okay, so you're Prince Gonzalo in Jerusalem. Okay, he's learned Arabic. Impressive, send my regards. I don't want to become his friend, but we're not going to mock him for it because, you know, we're quite clever. We're quite a brainy person. We'd appreciate the fact that this person's learned a language and then sent a letter. Yeah, absolutely. Well done, you. Right, let's see then. Our troops are going to get over here in how long? How long is it going to take? Can we see? I think we can work it out. 50 days. Takes a while to move around here, doesn't it? But yeah, I think if we start there at the capital, we might get some good prisoners that might boost the war score. If we could have a fight with them, that'd be handy, but no. They've kind of ran away a bit. And of course, we've got the great big shooty guns of the lovely people. That place is pitifully defended. That's going to fall in no time at all. Do you know what? Let's take a new perk while we're here. Cutting cornerstones makes buildings and holdings cheaper and quicker to build. That could be quite good. Levy reinforcement rate up. That's not so much of a bother. Let's make buildings a bit cheaper to build and faster. There we go. Right. This place is going to crumble. We're on plus 75% already. And we've got the Banner of Thankfulness. Okay. Piety up by 1 per month. Men at Arms maintenance down by 10%. Good grief. Holy Order cost down by 25%. Advantage against co-religionists plus 5. Court Grandeur bonus plus 6. Heavy infantry damage plus 10%. Light cavalry damage plus 10%. Okay, can we go and put the Banner of Thankfulness on our wall right now? Because that thing seems to be incredible. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah, court artifacts. So we've got on the wall now the Lovely People Tapestry. That's good for renown. We like having that there. That is... Oh no, I think we can't. We need a bigger court. I mean, we've got loads of blank walls. Come on, just hang all these things around. The Dambian War Banner. Number of knights plus 2. I mean, that's okay. We have got quite a lot of knights anyway. And that over there is renown up and grandeur bonus. So I think we can do away with that. Advantage in hills plus 1 is sort of okay, I suppose. But yeah, number of knights plus 2 is good. But I think that thing there is better. Men-at-Arms maintenance down by 10%. And then heavy infantry damage and light cavalry damage up by 10%. I think our camel archers are light cavalry and the heavy infantry are the Mubarazun. And we've got loads of them. So I think this is going to be very good indeed. So Men-at-Arms maintenance should come down a bit as well. Okay. Oh, it's kind of big and pointy. Okay, lovely. Big pointy banner. Oh, there we go. We've captured the Caliph's wife. Don't worry, it's fine. We're not going to do anything nasty. It's okay. Right, so if we come down here, there's only one place left to siege. So we'll do that one siege there. And we might have a fight with them if they're going to hang around. My cousin Jolly was taken prisoner. Right, here we go. There is a fight. I suspect, yeah, there you go. Up to 100%. We discovered Royal Armoury. Okay, that's quite interesting. Hey, a few people actually. Hang on. Go to innovations. Hold on with the whole sort of sieging thing. A few people in the comments have said it looks like there are things you can get from previous sort of eras. So the innovations over here. It looks like there's things that you haven't researched. I think we've got everything. These we can't get because they're not relevant to us. So for example, it says over there we can't get seigneurialism because the Dalaxian culture is not present in Francia or Francia. However you pronounce that. So we can't get those. And all those are done. So we've got all those. We've got all those sorted. Plus that one down there because we can have that. Because it's relevant to where we are. Can't get those two because we don't meet the sort of criteria. And then, yeah, over here in tribal. We've got all the tribal stuff. I think we had that before we even started. So, yeah, I think we've kind of covered everything. We've got everything in terms of innovations. But yeah, a few people did say, can you go back and unlock things? But yeah, we've got all the stuff. We've got all the stuff. So I think let's work on machinations then. Let's focus on that. Look, we'll get that sorted. That's almost done anyway. So yeah, 21 months that's going to take. And then we'll get plate armor. And that'll be quite good. And then, I don't know what we do then. What do we do then? Do we just stop innovating things? Or do we get a bonus for it? Do we turn it into money or gold or whatever? I really don't know. But okay, right, there we go. And the war is finished. I mean, farewell. Cheerio, chappy. It's been lovely sparring with you, but I'm afraid now it is time for you to depart. You're now just wandering, unlanded. You've been ousted from power. And there we go, disband the troops before I forget. And it's literally 2 places. Okay, who would like these 2 places? I think one of our children can have this. How about Teacup? How about Teacup? You look a little bit cross, Teacup. You're vengeful, arbitrary and fickle. You do have some wonderful traits going on there, though. Well, hang on. Yeah, and you've got Habiba. Okay, so you've got a kid. You must have moved away. Yeah, you're kind of wandering about. You're in Nikki at the minute. Okay, right you are. Whereabouts is that? Oh, kind of right down here. You're just having a little wander about the world. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I think let's give that to him, shall we? Let's give him that little bit over there because that'll keep him busy and that's quite good. So yeah, here you go. Would you like this? Hang on. There's nothing special over here. Not got special buildings or whatever. There's a blacksmith guild over there and nothing going on down here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, so let's grant that and Farama. Okay, so hang on. Grant them to... Oh, where's he gone? Oh, hang on a minute. We're going to do it the other way round. Hang on a second. Hello, Prince Teacup. How are you? Oh, hang on. We have to invite you to court first. And then, okay, right, hang on. Would you like to come to court? Of course you would. So Teacup and Habiba are also going to come along with him. That makes sense. So, yeah. Hello, welcome back. I don't want you to do any fighting. I don't want you to do that, but I would like to give you some lovely land. Would you like the Sheikhdom of Farama and the Sheikhdom of Sinai? Yeah, that one there. They've both lit up. Yeah, there. That's fine. Yeah, so would you like both of those? We are going to gain stress because we're ambitious. But I think we kind of have to accept that we're going to have to give some land away. It just needs to happen, doesn't it? So there you go. You can do that. That's all very good. We can form a hybrid culture. We are quite stressed. We're quite stressed out. Okay, so then I think we'll sort the prisoners out in a second. So I think then if we go to here, can we create that duchy title? Yes, we can. Okay, so create that for 200 money. Yes, please. And then we shall give you that duchy title. Condemn your sins? Good grief. Okay. What have you done? What have you been up to? Okay, I don't want to know. It's fine. I don't want to know. I'm going to pretend I didn't know. Yeah, the Emirate of Sinai. You can have all of that. So grant you that. And there you go. And now you're kind of reporting up correctly. It's all working properly. So there we go. Right, that's that sorted. That's wonderful. Right, hang on. Prisoners. Who can we let out? 10 money. Very nice. You are just... Can you convert? No, not even interested. Hook. That's fine. You. No money. That's a bit of a shame. We'll get a hook on you. And you. All of 10 money. Okay. Never mind. Better than no money at all. Right, there we go. Cheerio. Clear out the prison. Thank you so much. And those two pay up. Right, so we've had our final war with the Fatimids. The Fatimids are gone. And now, yeah, we've got Alexandria over there, Jerusalem over there. Is there anybody that would like to join us? Hang on. That sometimes tells us. There you go. We can vassalize you. Whereabouts are you in the world, my good sir? You are over here. Oh, because we're right next to you over here. Well, it looks like we've been doing some, I say we, the royal we, been doing some conquering. Okay, hello. Would you like to join us? Would you like to become our vassal? That would be wonderful if you could. +4. You're going to say yes. So, there we go. We grab a bit more land over there. So, we're kind of branching out all over the place. Once upon a time, we were a teeny tiny island. And now look at that, we've got all of that sorted. Huge big parts of the sort of, what is that, like the Middle East over there. And then, yeah, now moving over into this part of the world. Good grief. I recognise the anxious look on my servant's face. He is here to bring me bad news. My lord, you must come quickly. Vali Sadadin of Khmer was just seen leaving the chambers of your daughter's celebration. Oh no, celebration. Have you got... okay, you haven't got a spouse. We've kind of not done that, so maybe you're getting a little bit impatient with that. Okay, that can only mean one thing. Oh dear. So celebration now does have the fornicator trait. Okay. Never mind. Right, can we find you a husband? You're vengeful, zealous, and brave. Okay, some pretty good stats going on. Right, hang on. What have you got? You're a genius and you're comely. Okay, right, so hang on. Filter this on inheritable. And then if we could find somebody within, say, a few years that wants to do a matrilineal marriage, that would be wonderful. Right, hang on. So go down to some of all skills. Right, can we find anybody that's got at least one of those? So you can have something to kind of, something familiar to chat about. I mean, you've not got anything similar. You've not got anything similar. We're going to struggle. And then, yeah, the numbers are coming down. Maybe. What about you? You might be okay. Oh, no, but hang on. We want somebody who's either a genius or comely. I mean, genius would be preferable, wouldn't it? Hang on. Can we filter it? Go up to 10-year age difference, but then also filter it with geniuses. Okay. So there we go. So you come out on top. Kaikaus Zandid. Okay. So gluttonous is not brilliant. Ambitious is good. That's +1 to all the things. And gregarious, we'd quite like that. You quite like us. Down here, no. Maybe not you. Down here, your numbers are kind of tumbling. Do you know what? Let's go for you. Let's go for you. Hello. They are related. How are you related? I don't know anymore. It must go back so many generations. Yeah, okay, do you know what? Sort that out, please. And then she can stop her sort of late night, unauthorised letter writing philandering going on. Right, there you go. Wonderful. You two can get married. That's all very good. Oh, you're quite fighty. Well, that's worked out brilliantly well, hasn't it? Hooray for the fightiness. Meadows have been constructed. Right. We've got a great big pile of money. Oh, someone's turned up to pay homage. Hello, how are you? It all works. We don't get money, but we do get renown and grandeur and all that kind of stuff. Right, hang on a second, hang on. I think what we do is, we need to hold court at some point, but also, I would like to get our stress down, because we might have an event at court that causes us some stress, and that's going to tip us over the edge. So I think what we do is, what could we do? What could we do? We haven't commissioned an epic for ages. We could do that. That's always fun. I think what we'll do is, let's go on a hunt. Because we quite like those as well. You know, feasts and hunts are all good, but let's go on a hunt, shall we? We lose 54 stress. How much do we lose from having a feast? 126 stress. Okay. That seems to be a bit better. But I mean, the hunt is 54. That's going to get us down. Oh no, massive pinch. That will get us down to, hang on, 96, 92. So what's that, 42? That's quite good. And it's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, do you know what? We'll do a hunt. We'll do a hunt, I think. Let's go out and do some hunting, please. So we'll do that, and then we'll hold court afterwards. I think that's the best plan. Oh no. Our bodyguard appears to have died. Okay, we'll go and sort that out. My son Rainbow went on ahead of the group, chasing a fox. I follow close behind, and I find him standing above a commoner, tugging an arrow out of the poor woman's chest. Oh no. This is our player heir. He's a monster. Oh no, he's not a monster. He's gregarious, trusting, and content. But somehow he's managed to kill somebody. Okay, so there's an arrow sticking out of the poor woman's chest. So Asiya is dead, I imagine. As soon as he sees me, he hides the arrow behind his back. It was the fox, father, I swear. Soon enough, the rest of the party will catch up and demand an explanation. Oh dear. Oh, this is very awkward. Okay, Rainbow fought valiantly to save her. I saw it. Okay, so everyone believes me. 89% chance that might work. The Sheikdom of Makir gains protected peasants. They like it. Rainbow likes us a bit more. Or people don't like it. And somebody goes, no, he's a big old murderer. We must cover it up. Okay, so 60-40. Because it's intrigue and we're rubbish. Rainbow must answer for his crime. Or too bad the fox got you both. And we murder our own son. Okay, I don't think we'd do that. We're generous. We're ambitious, and we're gregarious. Okay, so how would we handle this? Like, if we had honest, it'd be like, you must answer for your crime. But there is the chance that we could potentially hide it. I mean, I assume that we have somebody with us. This is a bit weird. I guess we have a person with us at all times, kind of, telling us what's happening. Because it says here, like, I find him standing above a commoner. As soon as he sees me, he hides the arrow behind his back. How would we know that? Because we're very blind. We couldn't see any of this happening, so we must have somebody kind of whispering in our ear going, he's got an arrow, he's hiding it behind his back. I don't know. What do we do here? What do we do? I mean, yeah, Rainbow, that's not great. That's not great. Why are you firing arrows at people? What we're going to do is, we're going to play it like this. We're going to say that it was an accident. She was walking around in the forest, he launched his arrow, and she just happened to walk in the path of it as it was mid-air. So it wasn't his fault. He wouldn't do that. Look, he's content, trusting and gregarious. He's not evil, he's not full of malice, he's not wrathful. He's just quite a nice person, is Prince Rainbow. So I think, yeah, Rainbow fought valiantly to save her. I saw it. 89% chance of success. Hang on, can we just go and fiddle the numbers ever so slightly? Hang on a second. court politics, please. So now it's still on 89%. Oh, okay, I thought maybe that would go up a bit more, but no, okay, do you know what? Put it back onto assist rule then, I'll forget otherwise. 89% chance of success. We've got, 10% chance, because of weird number rounding, that his murder secret is exposed, and we could potentially end up playing as a known murderer. Okay, Rainbow fought valiantly to save her. I saw it. Okay, thankfully everyone believes me, but now that is still a thing that's lingering, isn't it? Okay, so it all kind of ends. We get some prestige. That's all fine. When can we add a new? Thing? When can we reform our culture and add a new thingamabob? Hang on. I think we can. I'm not going to pick this one, but I'm just going to press the button. Now, established edition, 1138. No, not 1330. That's 20 years away. I don't think it'll be Sultan Lovely doing that, unless he lives a very good long life. Okay, no, that's fine. That's okay. Right, so with that done, when I stress down, we won't host a feast. Let's okay, hang on. What? Hold court. That's what we want to do. So let's go and hold court, please. So yeah, absolutely 3 people. That's kind of the norm. Okay, so Wally Nasir and Wally. How do you pronounce that? Zwej? Okay, XWEJ. Wow, that is Scrabble score mungus. Okay, they jostle before me in the grip of some dispute. My lord, Nasser Spitz. Okay, who are you both? You're a vassal in our realm, and you're Sheikh Humayun's marshal. Okay, my lord, Nasser Spitz, I've been seeking marriage with the radiant Fatim for months. Okay, so some lady there. But Zwej, we're going to pronounce it the knave, has gone after her as well. Zwej pipes up indignantly. That is pure nonsense, my liege. The obnoxious churl had not even heard of the woman until I introduced them in lovely people. Okay, I am the Sultan, not a matchmaker. I kind of feel like that's what we do. We've got no way round. Really, we should consult her. We should consult the radiant Fatim and see what she likes. So we can either favour one of them over the other. We can just marry her. Or that, I mean, if we were an obnoxious character, if we were playing somebody who was selfish or greedy or terrible or evil or whatever, that is quite funny. That is quite funny. So they're just arguing, and then you go, actually, no, I'm going to marry her. Bye-bye. But no, we wouldn't do that. I am the Sultan, not a matchmaker. We gain 10 grandeur. They become each other's nemesis. There is a diplomacy. Here's diplomacy challenge. Okay, so who's going to win her heart? It looks like it might be Zwej, but okay, let's give it a go, shall we? So I'm a sultan, not a matchmaker, and it was Vali Nasser. Oh, okay. So it was the first chappie with a lower chance of success. Okay, well done, you. Very nice. Maybe you read a good poem or something. Okay, so next up, the woman who approaches my throne. Is clearly a commoner. Okay, so we've seen this before. It's a cemetery that's being dug up. So in the last few months, our cemeteries have been plagued with the disappearance of bodies. All have been dug up and left no trace. At first, we feared wild animals or obscure powers at work, but then your own court physician, Sané, was caught red-handed hauling the dead away for her experiments. Oh dear. Right, so our court doctor is digging up graves and taking the bodies away. Please put a stop to this blasphemy. Okay. Studying the human body is a sad necessity, so we kind of go, yeah, we need to do it. We get some experience lifestyle experience we're not doing anything with, and yeah, the people of Dalak don't like that. But we do have a special option here because we're ambitious. Why didn't you invite me, Sané? So we gain 20 dread, we spend 6 court grandeur, we get intrigue and learning lifestyle, and encouraging grave robbing still happens. I don't think we'd encourage grave robbing. I don't think we do that. Guards arrest the grave robber. Okay, so we can get rid of the court physician, chuck her in a prison, or we can just cut it off. So don't dig the bodies up. Just chop a finger off if you need to, and take that away, and then put the rest of the body back. I mean, really, there isn't a good thing here. We've not really got anything that sways us more. I mean, yeah, the ambitious trait is okay, but I mean, we can't see. So we wouldn't know what we were doing anyway. So I kind of don't think that would be relevant. Or we just tell her to, just do that. Just cut bits off them if you need to. It's probably fine. Okay, so now we're on to number 3. The peasant in front of me seems about to explode with excitement. My lord, the miracles, the holiness, we have been blessed. Okay. His enthusiastic ramblings are confusing, but I finally get the gist of it. He wants me to sponsor the cult of a local saint who has recently died in Garash. Bazorg was a miracle. Maker in life, known for killing a dragon with his shoe. Don't talk to us about shoes. We have a slightly uncomfortable relationship with shoes in our dynasty. For disrupting his sleep and preaching to the birds. His tomb is attracting devoted visitors from all over the realms. Okay, so we've got kind of a mystical person called Bozorg who died under mysterious circumstances. When did you die? 1317. Okay, okay, you've literally just died. You've just died momentarily, just as these people got here. Okay, His Holiness will get the veneration he deserves, so makes Garash a temple holding. I don't know where it is. Hang on. Where is this place? Where is Garash? Can we figure that out? Eradicate this blasphemous nonsense right away. We get some dread and get some piety. Control level and the Shakedom of La comes down. Oh, it's in the Shakedom of La. Okay. I'm not quite sure where that is either. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Are you something to do with La? Last Angor. Where's La? Hang on. Who's in La? Can somebody just please tell me where La is? I'm not quite sure. Is it one of ours? I don't think it's one of ours. Or I don't care about peasant superstitions. And then the control level just comes down a bit. Again, what would we do? Would we care? I mean, we're generous. We're generous. So we'd probably think, do you know what? It's fine. We'll give you a temple holding. It's okay. You can do that if you like. It would cost a bit of piety. We've got loads of that. Got bucket loads of that. I think that's what we would do because we're generous. We'd think, yeah, do you know what? Have a temple. Crack on. There you go. Free temple. Temple for everybody. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. We'll just make sure that happens and that's all good. And there we go. Splendid. We've held court. That is very good. Right, come out of that. Got a big pile of money, which is very welcome. I mean, yeah, I do want to, if at all possible, get those wars done. And then we need to save a bit of money because I would like to become an empire at some point relatively soon. I think that could be a very good thing for us to do. Also, yeah, we're kind of getting to our vassal limit, aren't we? We're struggling with that. So the more land we take, the closer we're getting to our vassal limit, which is unfortunate. I mean, how about over here? Would you like to join? -15. Because we're not his rightful liege. Who should be your rightful liege over there? Hang on, kingdom titles. Arabia. Hey, we've got that, haven't we? We've already got that title. Okay, maybe it's because of the duchy title? Okay. The Emirate of... Okay. Right. I thought maybe he might... We are his sort of rightful liege. Oh, no, because his sort of main base of operations is over... Now, whereabouts are you? Over here, look. So if we were in control of this place here, then yes, he would see that we're his rightful liege, but we're not. Nowhere even near, in fact. I don't know, what kingdom is that? Oh, yeah, that was Persia. We looked at that before, didn't we? And it's massive. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. We've got 10 out of 19 required counties. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Apparently, we can negotiate an alliance with Prince Teacup. Do you know what? Why not? He's our son. We want to make sure he's safe and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, okay, we'll have an alliance with you. That is very good. Yeah, splendid. Right, that's all signed. Got all the documents done. Right, we do have a great big pile of cash right now. Is it worth one final great big kind of splurge of money on upgrades? Whilst we can. And of course we now have things at 5% cheaper because we picked up cutting cornerstones. So that's quite handy. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, which is no bad thing. So I think, yeah, let's go and build some more things, shall we? Let's spend a little bit of money. I mean, over here, what do we do? Do we get large stone quarries? That's a little bit of money per month. Building construction cost comes down. That's quite good. Oh, and I've already got that. We've already got the men-at-arms maintenance down. But, okay, so 200 money on that over there. And then I think, let's upgrade something in the capital. We've probably not done this for a long time. What about some fields? Granaries. There we go. That's 0.3 money per month. That's really good. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. That's 360 money, however. That's quite expensive. And then over here, what about some slightly better boaty things? That's way too much money. Okay, I mean, it's really good. It's a really good thing to have, but it costs a bit too much right now. So, okay, just the 2 building projects then. It's very expensive doing all those upgrades now, but okay, wonderful. So at least that's going in. I mean, we could just wait a couple of months. Oh no, Galib has died. Which role did you have, Galib? Oh, you were the Marshal. Botherations. Okay. Who can we get in? I mean, okay. Abdul Wahab is pretty good. Marshal at 20. That's not too bad. We've only got a few people that got a little bit more, and he is a powerful vassal, so it'll get him on side, which is quite good. So, yeah, okay, absolutely. In you come. Welcome aboard. I mean, yeah, if we get up to... Let's get to next month. Get to next month. So we'll get to, what, 580 something money. There we go. And then go to here. Upgrade the boaty thing. I mean, how much are these to upgrade now? How much are those? 420. And then we can't do the rest. Because then we need to upgrade the actual main sort of holding building itself. Oh my word. Okay, do you know what? No, we'll have better boaty stuff for now. Let's get expanded docks. That seems quite sensible. Okay, so I think what we'll do is then, let's just let time tick on until all that's done. And then we might go and have a bit of a fight. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's happened again. It's happened again. Today I was given grave news. My son and heir Rainbow has fallen ill with leprosy. Oh no, we've seen this before. It's happened again. Rainbow now has leprosy. Although your health is currently fine, even though you have leprosy, which gives you a severe health penalty. Right, while he might live for many years, his deformity will make him shunned and mistrusted. Even I cannot suppress my disgust at the thought of lesions growing all over his skin. Oh, no, don't be like that. My physician wants to know how my son should be treated. We've seen this before, drastic measures. It might keep you alive for significantly longer. I mean, the worrying thing at the moment is that you've got no children. You're the heir. What does that do for fertility? Minus 95%. Right. We have a little bit of a succession crisis going on here. This is a bit of a problem. So, Rainbow has got no children with Hurrah, who's 19. So they've been married for a while, I would have thought. You've been married, but you've not been doing the whole stalk letter writing thing. I don't know, did you bring your pens? Did you bring your quills and your notebooks and things? So that's not good. So no children. So eventually, if something were to happen to Lovely right now, I don't know, a great big rock fell out of the sky and bopped him on the head and killed him, then we play as Rainbow. But Rainbow has got no children, and now Rainbow's fertility is down by 95%. So I would say the chance of having children is teeny tiny. He's completely forgotten how to write letters to the stork. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work at all. So, yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? He's going to try and do that, and the letters are just not going to be delivered to the stork at all. Oh, dear. Okay, right, hang on. The time has come for drastic measures. We saw this before. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. Right. Okay, that didn't go entirely according to plan. So now... our son, as well as being a leper, is disfigured and wounded. Well, isn't that brilliant? But your health is still fine, apparently. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Right. So now we come to a bit of a choice. We could just let that happen, but I feel like that would be a bad thing. I think Prince Rainbow might not be the best person to be leading the lovely people, particularly if we become an empire. Because, we don't want the empire to fragment into a million bits because he's got no children. So we might have to potentially pick somebody else to go and rule everything. We might need to pick somebody else, but to do that, I believe we'd have to change up to absolute crown authority. So our vassals really don't like that at all. They hate that. Minus 30 vassal opinion. If you pass absolute crown authority, it's not popular. Vassal levy contribution up by 35%. Vassal tax contribution up by 35%. That's good. There's some sort of war rules and such like not so bothered. Although that isn't great. Vassals cannot wage any war unless they use a hook on their liege. But I mean, I'm okay with them waging war if they're grabbing lands for the lovely people. That's fine. But rulers can designate their heir. That's good. That's a good thing. We might need that because at the moment our heir is not going to be very good. So, yeah, at the moment, that's bad. So if he were removed, next in line, because of course we have equal gender succession laws now, which is very good, would be Princess Saucer, which is amazing. And she's very good. She's very capable. I mean, okay, she's a bit vengeful and she's very zealous. So she'd be all about the religion. She'd be very kind of religiously sort of, really. So yeah, it says there, religious conviction burns bright. She'll be very religious indeed and compassionate. And then, of course, we've got Teacup. Teacup's quite good. Little bit of land as well. And then we've got Habiba, our granddaughter. That's Teacup's child. Okay, that makes sense. And then we've got Celebration, who's also quite good. But at the moment, yes, it's going to go to Rainbow. And Rainbow isn't any good. I mean, sort of okay. Like, in terms of stewardship, he's absolutely fine. But the problem is the succession. That's not going to go very well. Okay, but then if we put that up, direct vassal opinion down by 30, it's probably okay for us right now because we're quite popular. We're okay. Plus 56, plus 100, plus 100, plus 100, 100, 100. We're quite popular. We're okay. Lovely is, a well-liked person. I think it's probably more than 100, that is, isn't it? Yeah, that's more than 100. It just caps out at plus 100. So it might be okay for us now, but then when somebody else takes over eventually, let's say Saucer does take over, then she's going to have the new ruler kind of short reign debuff to the opinion, which is minus 20, and then a minus 30 opinion as well because of absolute crown authority. So she's going to start, if it is Saucer, with minus 50 opinion of all the vassals, which is bad because we're a clan government and they give us the levies and they give us the money. Oh, dearie me. Okay. This is a bit of a pickle, isn't it? This is a little bit of a problem, and I'm not entirely sure how we go about it. What's our health looking like? Our health is fine, however. It's not ailing, so we're sort of okay. I think for now we're looking pretty good. We've also almost got 100,000 soldiers at our command, which is a little bit daft, isn't it? Okay, right. Do we now... Hang on, no, we need to run time on, don't we? We need to run time on. You want to divorce. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Crack on. I'm not that bothered. You go and do that. You sort that out. Does it make you happy? Good. Okay, carry on. Oh no, we've lost our antiquarian. And also we lost a bodyguard as well, didn't we? Hang on a second. Let's go and sort that out. Go down. Hang on. Somebody did say, actually, hang on. There's a thing. Court positions. There we go. Tick that. And then we don't have to scroll all the way down. There we go. Thank you, commenting people. Okay, antiquarian. Everybody is just average at that. You can do it because this person here's our doctor, and I'd rather concentrated on doing doctory stuff. So you can do that. And then we'll get... I think we already have a bodyguard. Have we got another good one? Oh, yeah, there you go. Marshmallow. Marshmallow, our nephew. You can be a bodyguard. There you go. Do we get a jester in quite yet? No. I want somebody that's good. If we're going to get a jester, I want somebody that's good, not just average. Okay, never mind. Don't need the royal architect. We're not going to build too much stuff. It's not worth the money every month, I don't think, to get that done. Personal champion we don't need. The other stuff we can't have quite yet. Okay, never mind. Right, let's try and run time on then. We're going to wait until that was done, weren't we? Until the kind of expanded docks, the lovely new boaty stuff over there in Gimhill was done. So let's run time on. I imagine we're not going to get through to when that's constructed without things popping up for us to deal with. There we go, like this one. Here we go, unicorn comes of age. Okay, there we go. How are you then, unicorn? What have you got? A thrifty clerk, only a 2-star education trait. That's not great. Oh, and you're craven as well. Oh, that's not very good news, is it? That's not good at all. Okay, hang on. So you are... How are all the children? They're all married. So Celebration is married, also a bit poorly, and yeah, so Unicorn is now next up. Do you know what, Unicorn? Let's sort this out. Are the filters still on? Genius, fertile, yeah, okay. But you're not a genius. Okay, so let's take that out. Maybe, can we find somebody that's hale? So can we find somebody that's hale and wants to do a matrilineal marriage, and then can we order it by sum of all skills? Okay. So we want to find somebody, you're content, patient and craven. Can we find anybody that might be a bit like that? Okay, you're content. So Jalil Nazirid, you're temperate, content and diligent. I mean, you've got content in kind of common there. And you're hale. Yeah, do you know what? Why not? Let's go for that. Although you've got both. You've got intelligent and hail. You are only 11 years old, however. So there might be a little bit of a wait. I think I'd rather you just sort of got on with it. That's fine. We've got things to make sure that these get passed down anyway. So, yeah, okay. Jalil Nazirid. Just check that you're not like a horrendous murdery person. You have disputed heritage. That's fine. Don't care. You're welcome. It's all good. Yeah, so send that proposal. So they are going to, any children will get hail, but it might intensify. So that's quite good. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sort that out. There you go, unicorn. It was unicorn. There we go. Lovely. So unicorn now has a spouse, which is very good news. How are we looking over here? Still quite a long way to go. How long have we got? Does it tell us? I can't quite work out how long it's going to be. Okay, I don't know. There you go. Finishing 13th of May, 1319. Okay, so about half a year left. Okay, that's fine. We can wait for that. Oh, and we've discovered the Maculations fascination. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. And we can pick a perk as well. Lovely. Right, so down to here we go. I mean, there's only one left. So, yeah, we'll focus on plate armor, please. So now we can build all the late medieval era fortification buildings. So we can build big castles and such like. And then, yeah, perk-wise, professional workforce, building construction time down by 30%. Oh, hang on, that might help with this, actually. Hang on. So when is that going to come down? Now it's February. So it's come down much at 3 months. Crikey, that's very good. That's really helpful. Okay, that's fine. And the money is pouring in. Look at this. By the time that's done, large stone quarries complete. That's a little bit more money coming to us. By the time that's actually finished, oh, Lovely's come of age. And Lovely has decided to go and do some fighting. No, you're a charismatic negotiator, but you're not that good at doing the fighting. And you do have a ridiculous horse. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. No. You're not going to go and do fighting. I forbid it with your prowess of 12, because you're going to get yourself deaded. No. Oh, also Prince Teacup. No. We don't want our children dying in battle, because they're not very good at it. If they were amazing, if they had like a prowess of 30, I'd be fine, because they can, take care of themselves. But no, not like that, thank you. Okay, so Lovely has come of age. I mean, yeah, do we find you? Do we find you a spouse right now? Let's have a quick look. Not Hale. Which ones have you got? Oh, you've got all three. You've got all three. I'm so tempted to do the whole kind of the maximum thingamabob here. What is it? That thing, the Crown Authority thing, and then nominate Lovely. So Lovely passes the baton on to Lovely because he's diligent, like we are. We're diligent. No, we're ambitious, but okay, that's similar, isn't it? Patient, that's a good thing. Also lustful. I don't think we've ever played a lusty character before, so that could be quite fun. So fertility is going to be up. Seduce scheme is going to be up. And yeah, also the 3 traits, which is good. Okay, let's see if we can find somebody here, however. So, some of all skills. I mean, you're looking pretty good anyway. Genius and beautiful. Is there anybody with all 3? Because that would be perfect. It's very unlikely. It's really unlikely. That hardly ever happens. It doesn't look like it. And then we're getting down to people with less than desirable stats. Okay, up here, look. You seem quite good for somebody who's 14 years old. That is a very good set of stats there. But if we go for you, Totit Solomon, didn't we see you before? Haven't we seen you before at some point, Totit Solomonid? Were you a prospective spouse before and we overlooked you for somebody else? Because I seem to recognise the name. Okay, so, I mean, your stats, your sort of traits are okay. You're very zealous, but yeah, that's fine. You can sort of, really go into your religion. That's good. But yeah, comely. So you're comely. So the children will get that. And genius. So the children will get that. Comely might be elevated up. But here, genius already, but beautiful. So it might get passed on. But then if we marry Totit here, it definitely will get passed on. Also, Totit is ready to marry right now. Jahira's got a couple of years waiting. Potential alliance with the Sheikhdom of Dhafra. Whereabouts is that in the world? Hang on a second. Over there. It's already part of our land as it is. Oh, okay, not so fussed about that. That's not gonna change my mind about that. I think let's go for. I mean, you're Ethiopian. Are you gonna be okay with that? I think we go for you. I think we go for Totted because she's got some really good diplomacy. Her other stats are pretty good, but then look at her stats. He's already quite good at diplomacy. He's a pretty good diplomat. He needs help with some other areas, but not that many. She's better all round. Do you know what? No, we're going for you. I'm changing my mind. Sorry, Totty, you've been overlooked again, but yes, we're going to do this, please. They're related somehow. I don't know how, but okay. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Send proposal. Let's get that done. Let's make that happen, please. So there we go. Wonderful. Right, so that betrothal is done. That's going to sort itself out in a couple of years. Okay, is that thing finished? Is it complete? It is now. Wonderful. Okay, expanded docks is done. So now I think we go and have some fightings. Let's go and do some war. Oh no. Oh, our health is poor. Oh no, we've got to make a decision about what we want to do. Also, this puts us in a very difficult position right now. Because it was all going to be straightforward. We were going to have a war over here and grab Alexandria. We were going to have a war over here and grab a big chunk of Jerusalem. And it was all going to be wonderful and beautiful. And then we were going to make an empire and everybody was going to be happy and it was all going to be splendid. But now we've got a potential problem. So Lovely might possibly pass away, which would be bad. You know, that's never nice, is it? But his health is now poor. So his health has come down considerably. So he's now struggling a little bit. You know, he's getting on a bit, 65 in this particular time period. Yeah, that's pretty good going. So that's a bit of a problem. So there is a risk now that he could die. He could die at any moment in time. And if he does die, a couple of bad things happen. Number one, of course, we're going to go and become and start playing as Prince Rainbow, who is a leper, who's disfigured, who's wounded, and who has no children, and whose fertility is completely annihilated because of the leprosy. So that's bad. That'll cause a bit of a succession problem. Also, yes, he did kind of kill a woman as well, so he's a murderer. So he's got a secret lurking around in his closet as well. And also, if we do pass away, if Lovely passes away, then we lose all of the prestige and all of the piety we need to go and found ourselves an empire. At the moment, we're just a tiny bit short of money with that. So now I'm wondering, what do we do? What do we do with this? Do we just found an empire right now whilst we still can? Is that what we do? Because I think that might be the best thing. I did want to go and grab these lands first, because I thought, yeah, that'll be a sensible thing to do. But maybe we become a mighty empire and we go, hooray, look, we're an empire, aren't we wonderful? Yay, let's all get the bunting out and have a lovely party. And we go and become an empire. And then we have a war. And then possibly we sort out the succession thing after that. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the succession thing. I'm a little bit kind of, flitting between, do we just let it play out like it should? Because it should go to Rainbow by all rights. He was the firstborn. It should go to him. Or do we change it? Do we change it on account of the future security and, continuation of the dynasty? I don't know what we do. I mean, I'm really tempted to make Lovely, just put Lovely in charge. Lovely passes it down to Lovely. That would be amazing. He's really good. He's very good. I think Lovely will be shrewd enough to maybe do that. Do you know what we're going to do? What we're going to do is, let's tick time on a bit more. Let's get some money in first. And we're not just going to get enough money to have an empire. We need more money as well, just in case something happens after we've formed an empire that requires us to spend some cash. So let's just get time ticking on until we've got a good pile of cash. Oh, hang on a minute. This might be worth doing first. So we can now create ourselves the Kingdom of Egypt, or the Sultanate of Egypt. And that's quite big. And that'll give us a very good reason to go to war with the Alexandrian people who are currently occupying that land, which is soon going to be supposedly ours because we're going to be the Sultan of those lands. I think that's what we do. Hang on a second. Now, I know it costs money and we can't go and do the whole sort of empire thing right now, but I think that's worth having first. I want to make sure that we have all the titles that we can get our hands on before we then go and become an empire. So here we go, 400 money. We get that back in no time. We get that back in no time at all. So let's create that title, create the Kingdom of Egypt. The Sultanate of Egypt is ours. It comes to us at the moment, which is absolutely fine. And Look at that, we've got that. We've got so many sultanate titles. It's a little bit ridiculous now, but okay, that's fine. Right, go back to here, and let's let time tick on again until we've got some more money. Granaries in Delac, that's going to generate even more money. This is wonderful. Some Bedouin Catholic populace have given up. That's very good. We've lost Kutlug as our bodyguard. Okay, I think now we don't have... Hang on a minute. We haven't got any bodyguards now, I don't think, have we? Oh, no, did we get another one? Oh, let's get... Okay, we'll hire another one. They're only average. Do you know what? Lovely. You can... How good are you at doing stabby? 12. Do you know what? You can be our bodyguard. We'll give you a job in the court, Lovely. There you go. That'll keep you occupied for a bit. That'll give you something to do. We're so near... I think we've gone over 100,000. We've gone over 100,000 soldiers. It's all a bit silly. Right. Let's run time on until at least... We've got 1,500 money, minting new coinage. We've seen this before. We're going to do what we did before. We're not going to try and debase it because we're generous. We don't really need the prestige. We're going to mint silver coins to facilitate trade, and that gives us a bit of development growth. Okay, Amir Gakuni is here to do a bit of homage. Thank you very much. That's very lovely. We get some money, very helpful, and some renown as well. We mustn't be too far away from the next thing. Surely, I know I did check this last time, but I can't remember what it was. Hang on, where is it? Into there. What do we need for the next legacy thing? 3,250. That's very good. And also, people have pointed out in the comments, again, thank you commenting people, that if we do become an empire, we can then become the emperor of the lovely people, of course, or whatever it is, the equivalent to this part of the world. Because, of course, a kingdom becomes a sultanate and all that kind of stuff. But we'll become the emperor of that particular area. And then we can start handing out all these sultanate titles to our family. And because our family and our dynasty members are then kings and queens and such like, we get more renown for that. Because look at that. Yeah, we've got 3 dukes by marriage. That gives us a bit. We've got 1 king. That gives us a little bit. So if we manage to dish out all of our sultanate titles to people of our dynasty, that's going to go through the roof. We're going to get so much renown. But, okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. 1 little payment away. It's going to be 2 payments, isn't it? Is it going to be 2? No. 1,503 monies. Found a new empire is now here. Now, I wasn't going to do this now, but I think we have to. I think circumstances have kind of forced our hand a bit. So, here we go. I will create an empire to outshine all others and to outlast history itself. We create an empire. Every kingdom title you hold or completely control become de jure kingdoms of our new empire. So it's quite good that we did get that Egypt's kingdom sultanate title in, because now it de jure will belong to the new empire that we're going to form. So here we go. Exalted among men, got that. Realm size is 195. We hold 3 or more kingdoms, and the realm size 80 or. We meet all the requirements many times over. It costs 1,200 money, can afford that now. 2,000 prestige. We've got 37,764. I think we've got a little bit of that spare. And only 600 piety. That's hardly anything at all. So here we go. The moment has arrived. We started out once upon a time as a teeny tiny little island over here. Look at that. A tiny island nation. With hardly anything going on at all. We were under attack all the time. People picked on us. We got raided loads. And now time has progressed and things have moved on. The lovely people, the lands of the lovely people, stretch far and wide from over here to down here and over here into the heart of Africa. And now we get to move up from a sultanate to a mighty empire. Here we go. Gather the realm, everybody. The empire of the lovely people is now go. We are now a mighty Malik Al-Muazzam. Oh, this is wonderful. I've never seen that before. And the music is rising. It's inspiring. It's all choral. Our primary title is now Lovely People. And we've done it. A realm reforged. I have done what no one else could. I have united the lands of Delax with those of Egypt and Yemen. All my vassals and imams have finally gathered before my throne. I have earned this moment in their eyes, and more importantly, in the eyes of Allah. As Caliph Muzaffar places the crown upon my head... Okay, hang on, who are you? So you are the Caliph of our faith. Okay, I declare to my new empire, It is what my servant vassals are here to witness, and as the declaration leaves my lips, all the power of my realm, spiritual as well as temporal, kneels before me. Lovely people reign supreme. We are now a mighty empire. Behold the empire of the lovely people. It's wonderful. I mean, it's not perfect. Ideally, I would have got these people on board. I would have got them in. But I think, yeah, just on account of this, on account of the poor health, I think we had to do that. Look at that. Can we fit more things in our throne room now? Have we got a bigger throne room? Does it look different? No, it doesn't. Oh, can't we have an extension to the throne room? There's blank walls over here. Use the walls. There's loads of space left for many exciting things. Okay, we are now an empire. Okay, so we don't need all these titles anymore. It's going to take ages to sort that out. So what's that telling us up here? So we're okay, look. It's Hook's expiring, not so bothered about that. So it's fine with us having all those sultanate titles. It's okay with that. It's not like when you're a sultan and you have too many duchy titles. I think the game is sort of okay. Let's move it on one day just to see if it does complain about that. No. So we can have the empire title. So we can have the... which one was it? Yeah, that one there. What did it say we were? Malik Al-Muazzam. Okay, so we can have that title, and then we can have all of the other sultanate titles as well. But we do want to dish those out to people in the long run, because it makes more sense to do so for our renown and for the dynasty and all that kind of stuff. And then as well, we can also give all those people, we can give the sultans various artifacts. We can have a bit of a declutter of our artifacts, I don't know, warehouse, basement, I don't know where we put them all. We can clear that out as well. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, so I think now we're an empire. Let's go and grab some more land. How about Alexandria over here? Catholic neighbours next door. Not really a big fan of that. Hang on, Faith. Yeah, do you know what? If we do that... Oh, I was going to say, if we do that, that gets rid of all the Catholics out of Africa, but it doesn't. There's some pesky Catholics over there on the northwest corner, opposite Spain, all that kind of stuff. Okay, it'll get a good chunk of the Catholics out. So I think, yeah, let's go and declare war. What if we do a holy war for the duchies? Yeah, they're broken up into many, many bits. They're broken up into many bits. So that's going to be a bit fiddly. So if we do a holy war for your kingdom, Kingdom of Syria is that bit, not so bothered. Sultanate of Egypt, however, we will take that. Seize or Diore lands is a bit weird. So we do that. Oh, hang on. We get all of those. Mormondom of Alexandria. Okay, all those. But yeah, look, so Count What's-His-Name becomes our vassal. Count What's-His-Name becomes our vassal. So we get 2 vassals who are both Catholic. I don't really want that. I don't really want Catholic vassals. Although there are only 2 of them. Hang on. You own Siwa. Okay, hang on. Whereabouts is... oh, that's down there. Okay, so you own that. And then... where's the other one? Hang on a minute. And then you've got 2. Okay, so you own... hang on a minute. Those 2 over there. So we'd have Catholic people ruling those 3 counties there. But we'd get these over here. That might not be that bad. We can oust them from power later on or get them to convert over, which would be better. Oh, now I don't know. I think this is better. We don't get that little bit, but that's fine. It's not de jure ours anyway, I don't think. I don't think that's supposed to be ours, because it's not part of the Kingdom of Egypt title. Yeah, Syria's over there, weirdly, is kind of sticking into that bit, but that's fine. So I wonder... do you know what? Let's do that. And then we can keep our other title for fighting Jerusalem or whatever, or the war, sorry. Yeah, seize or Diore lands. We get all of those things. We get many exciting things. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he has got quite a lot of troops. And also he can call upon Jerusalem for a bit of aid. So I think actually, hang on. We've only got 303 money. We might potentially need to muster up about 60,000 people. So we haven't got the money to actually fight a war right now. Good job we checked that there, because that would have been quite bad. Okay, right. We're going to let time tick on a bit now, because people are going to be happy and celebrating that we're a lovely empire. There's going to be parties in the street and everything. Does it make it easier for people to come and join us? No. It doesn't seem so. Just major difference in our tiers is now +5, but it was that before, I think, wasn't it? Offer vassalage. -1. Really? Really, really? There's nothing we can do to make him come round. It's cultural acceptance. Oh, botherations. Okay, never mind. I mean, that'd be great if we could just get more people to join nice and easily. You're not going to because you're Coptic. Would you like to join? No, because of cultural acceptance and we're not his rightful liege. Down here, no, you're not going to. It normally just tell us up there, doesn't it? If people want to join. Why can we lawfully imprison this random person? You're a traitor. Okay, hang on. Where are you? You're all down here. Where are you? So, the Valir of Aden. Okay, you're like a baron. You're a baron, so you own that town. You don't own a bigger bit of land. You own one little bit of land within a kind of a sheikhdom. Okay, I mean, you're a traitor. I don't really like traitors. How about we chuck you into prison? Let's imprison the traitor, because that would make sense. I don't know what you did, but I don't like traitors. I'm being told you're a traitor. Right, so you go into prison. You're still running that place. So now, can we negotiate your release? Well, I don't really want the traitor to be in charge of anything. Can't revoke your titles. Okay, can we ransom out for money? Okay, do you know what? The price for your treachery is 30 lovely shiny coins. There we go. We'll get that back anytime you like. Maybe you like it in prison. There you go. Right, so we get some money from that, and that's all fine. Apparently we can declare one war now. I think we can possibly declare more than that, but okay. There we go. Looking very good. So yeah, let's save up quite a big pile of money then, and then we'll go and have a fight with Alexandria. I think that seems like the most sensible thing for us to do right now. Little bit of empire building, and then a tiny bit of conquering to go with it. Alwyn Unicorn has given birth to a daughter. This is wonderful. Let's have a look. And they've got the 3 good traits. They've got one of each. I mean, okay, it's not the best versions of each, but it's still better than not having them at all. So hail, quick, and they're going to be comely when they grow up. That's very good news indeed. Okay, so we've got you called Habiba at the moment. But no, let's not call you Habiba. Maybe we need to go back over to the great big list of names that was suggested. Hang on a second. We're going to call you Day Out, because when you have a day out, it's quite lovely, isn't it? It's something a bit different. You might go somewhere exciting and do something new, and you have a lovely, fun day out. So let's call her Day Out. I think that works very well. There you go. Welcome aboard. Right, money is slowly coming in. Not quite enough yet, I don't think, but it is coming in. 73 money every single month is just very daft. So here we go. Let's keep the money ticking up. How are we doing in terms of health? Still poor. Still a bit poor. Has something changed? We're wearing a different hat, I think. I'm fairly certain that we're wearing a different hat. I mean, that is a very good hat. That is a very good hat. What I might do is actually, just to celebrate becoming a Malik Al-Muazzam, I think we'll go and check if there's a slightly more exciting hat for us to wear. Yeah, we've become effectively an emperor. I think maybe we should treat ourselves to a lovely new hat to go with that fancy title. So hang on, let's go and look through the hats. Okay, so I think that's what we have now, a caliphal turban. And I don't dislike the caliphal turban. It's okay. It's quite big. It's got a kind of shiny jewel thing hanging off the front. It's got these kind of little strap things coming down which look okay. So I'm not averse to having that, but I found something that I think is a little bit better. So if we scroll up a bit over here, I mean, that's okay. I don't mind the imperial crown with head wrap, because that's quite a nice crown and it's got some good pointy bits on it. But then down here we have a noble pagri. That looks really good. I like that. It's got kind of a fancy shiny gem bit on the front and it looks like it's made of very kind of fancy, elaborate, silky fabric. But then if we go down one more, pagri with tiara, that is very good. Look at that. It's got kind of a fancy bit on the front, and then whatever that is sticking out of the fancy bit, it's got kind of like a tiara type thing around the whole front of this, with little kind of fancy ornate bits, and it's got sort of, I know what they are, strings of beads or something, and it's got little bits hanging down, and again, it looks like it's made of a very good fabric. So I think, yes please, we shall have one of those. That looks good. That looks very, very good indeed. I like that. That's wonderful stuff. Okay, right, so now we've sorted the hat out, the lovely new kind of, emperor's hat, or not an emperor, the Malik Al-Muazzam's hat. I think, yeah, that's good. I'm glad we've sorted that out. Let's get time ticking on, and to have at least 1,000 money, I think. I think we have to get ourselves 1,000 money to then go and have a bit of a fight, and our wife is pregnant. Okay, that's a bit of a surprise, but right, you are. Oh, crikeys. Okay, various people have died. One of our councillors has died. And Celebration has given birth to a son. Okay, this is good. Currently called Mohammed. Genius. And they're going to be comely when they grow. Okay, right. So, hang on. Celebration is our fourth child. Okay, that's fine. Right, so what should we call our grandson here? Do you know what? Given that we've just treated ourselves to a lovely new hat, let's call him Hat. I think that's wonderful, because everyone knows that hats are very lovely indeed. So, yeah, there you go. We shall call you Hat. Okay, so inspiration can be sponsored. You want to make a crown. Not so bothered. Not so fussed at the minute, thank you. And, yeah, where are we? Oh, the Spy Master. Okay, we could get Mahmud Parvazad in of the Yakuti Emirate. You're the person that joined a while back, wasn't it? You're the person that joined. I think we got you to join by asking politely. Because you've got 16. That's okay. The only thing is, yeah, because you're a powerful vassal and you're okay with us at the minute. But I'd rather have somebody very good, like, for example, you. Amir Alim Ibn Spring, 29 intrigue, and they really like us. So I think what we'll do is, let's start a sway scheme on you to make you like us a bit more, and then let's get somebody in who's very good at doing the spying. So yeah, you there, you're the person that's got the most. Yeah, okay, wonderful. Right, back we go to waiting for 1,000 gold again. Okay, it looks like somebody's trying to give us an artifact, which is very kind. I mean, I'm very, very grateful that you want to give us a lovely shiny thing, Amir Muzaffreddin, but we do have quite a lot of artifacts. We keep them all down in the artifact dungeon, where there are many of them. We can open up a little sort of museum type thing, an art gallery or something, of just all these fancy things that we've got. But, okay, morsel poached pear. Prestige gain up by 0.1 per month, stress gain down by 4%. Did we not have that once upon a time? Was that not ours? Many, many moons ago? I'm fairly sure I recognise the name. I mean, I don't really want it, but if we decline, it doesn't look like he is offended. It doesn't look like he's that bothered. There's no kind of thing saying, yep, he loses opinion or whatever. We don't really want it. So it's lovely, but we're generous. Give it to somebody else. Give it to somebody else who would love to read a very exciting book like that, because we don't overly need that book right now. We've got many, many other books and things going on. We don't need that, but thank you for thinking of us. Okay, right, pause time. Hang on a minute. So we can pick a new perk, organise muster rolls, or centralisation. Centralisation. Development growth in the realm capital goes up. That's very good. And Jahira and Prince Lovely can get married. You two can get married, which is wonderful. So send that proposal, and there we go. Lovely. Lovely the second, I suppose, is married to Jahira there, and she's really good. Look at those stats. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted to hand the sort of, the whole ruling of the dynasty over to Lovely. Lovely passes it on to Lovely would make sense. Okay, right, that's fine. I realise we've got to do loads of stuff with Guardians and all that kind of stuff. We do have over 1,000 money, and I think with that, we're going to wrap things up for now, because I think we have done quite a lot of stuff this time round. Various bits and bobs have happened, and, we've been dealing with all sorts of stuff. But, yeah, when we come back, we shall go to war with Alexandria and grab all of the sort of Egyptian lands, and then we can go and have a fight with Jerusalem using our kingdom level sort of fighty thingamajigs, the Holy War and the not Holy War and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to have a fight with Jerusalem, try to drive them away from these lands over here. And then, yes, we do need to very, very seriously think about whether we go up to absolute crown authority and then designate our heir. Because at the moment, it's not looking good. The stability and the future of the dynasty is looking a little bit wibbly with Rainbow in charge. As good as he is, Stewardship 23 is really good. It's not going to be very good if the entire dynasty and the lovely people empire collapses because there's no heir and nobody to take over to run the whole thing when he dies. So that would be bad. So we do need to very seriously think about this. Figure out exactly who's going to take over. I mean, it is going to annoy some people if we do skip over these and go to, say, Lovely, because, yeah, they're not going to be happy about that, but I think that might be the best thing to do. I mean, over here, but she's good as well. Sorcerer is pretty good. Sorcerer is very good, if a little bit kind of angry, but also very religious. And we haven't played a proper sort of, have we played a zealous person yet? I don't think we have. So that could be quite good as well. So plenty to ponder when we come back next time. But yes, look at that. The lovely people empire. We got there in the end. So that's all sorted. And okay, yeah, next time as well, we're going to have to sort out all of the Sultanate titles. we want to give them away to our family members. So the dynasty gets loads of renown, it looks really good and all that kind of stuff. So there's loads to do next time out. There's absolutely loads of things to do, including a war with Alexandria and possibly a bit of a fight with Jerusalem as well. And then of course some lovely red hot admin to go with that. So there we go, that's something to look forward to. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like, that would be most marvellous indeed. And also if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on in next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. This is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no. It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?